The first thing I noticed after that phone call and the president had considered, people stopped coming to the villa to come and see the president. I mean, Nigerians are quite wonderful people. I mean, as president,
yes,
there's always pressure.
Yes.
All kinds of people, they want to come and see the president. They want to call. Some will even say, oh, if they can just have a chance to come and say hello to him. Do you know that the villa became ghost town? The traffic to that villa just disappeared. Instead, we were seeing pictures of people already going to the other side, the president-elect, including members of the Jonathan government. They had changed camp, they had switched loyalty, and the speed with which that was done was most amazing.
Mind-blowing.
So I'll give you one example. There was this gentleman who you would say, was very close to the president. I mean, the fact that a man is a president does not mean you won't have personal friends. There will be friends who will come around, who will have almost direct access to him. So I saw this gentleman. He was coming in, and I said, how are you, sir? Good morning, or good afternoon, or whatever. I said, Oga is in the office. Do you know his response? He said, which Oga? I said, Mr. President. He said, which president? I'm not here to see him. I'm here to see someone else. I mean, I stood there transfixed for a moment. I couldn't believe it. This was a guy who only, a week earlier or so will come around, and he said he was not coming there to see him. So why should I want to see him? He has lost the election. I said, I thought he was your friend. He said, please, Abachi, I want to see somebody else. That is the way people behave.
Oh my God.
And then, of course, even around the villa, some of the people around, they started taking excuse. They wanted to go to the village, or they wanted to go to London for checkup. These were people who would ordinarily not move an inch, who want to be, in the presence of the president all the time. And that taught me a lesson, that you are only as relevant as the position that you occupy. The moment you lose power, you look around, you won't see nobody. At the time in the morning, it will just be about 3 or 4 of us around the president. And then, do you know the funny part of it? On the day of the handover, we left from the handover ceremony straight to the airport. Now, many of the people who were supposed to follow us, because we were going to Yenagoa, we were following the president to Yenagoa. That was supposed to be his final trip in the presidential jet and the helicopter. Do you know that when we got to the airport, we looked around, there were very few of us following him. In fact, some people, just ignored us at the handing over ceremony. They had moved to the other side. Wow. And then when we got to the airport, to the presidential wing, do you know that the people there, they didn't want to open the presidential lounge for us? The president had just handed over. He was on his way back. And that became an issue that Nigerians had switched immediately. They didn't want to open the presidential lounge. They said, no, that, there's another president now. So was he expected to sit outside? Until people waited in and the place was open. So little things like that. And you just see that this life, people, they relate to power from a standpoint of opportunity. But as you know, President Jonathan is always very calm. He's a very, God-fearing man. He didn't bother himself. But it's people like us around him who will be saying, no, this is not right. How can you, treat a president like this?